Hey guys, AB with you here, and today we are making meal prep. Meal prep is a great way to save time, money, and keep you on track for your fitness goals. So let's get started. First step is we're going to be cooking off some brown rice. We're going to be cooking off 2 cups of this in 3.5 cups of water. Tablespoon of coconut oil. Bring it up to the boil and then we'll stir it. So while the rice is cooking, we're going to prep the chicken. Like that. Not like that either. This is a dull knife. Throw that knife away. Get a new knife. Good work. Nice. Beautiful. Most chickens will have the fat cut off, but if there is any excess, just trim it up. Now we're going to cut it into 4 slices. We're going to cut down on a diagonal, on an angle down, into 4 even strips. So that's like this. Cutting down, 1, 2, and get the nice long one in there. Like that. To avoid cross-contamination, make sure you wash your board after cutting raw meat. So now we're going to make a quick marinade. We're going to use some garlic and we're going to use some lemon. Flat side of the knife down and we're going to press down. Boom. Right, so now I'm just going to dice this up. If your board is beginning to slip, a good tip is to chuck a wet paper towel underneath. After dice. Of course you could always use a garlic press, but I do like using my knife. So now in we go with the garlic. Boom. Now we're going to have the juice of 1 lemon. Oh, those noises. Now we're going to add some salt and pepper. Love that cracked black pepper. Himalayan sea salt. Get our hands nice and dirty. It smells super fresh. Now ready to cook this off. So it's come to the boil. Now we're going to give it a stir. And then we're going to start cooking our chicken over here. Get a nice high heat. And we're going to add in some coconut oil. I'm using a grill pan today. You don't have to use a grill pan. You can just use a regular pan. But I do like the grill pan. It gives a nice char to the chicken. So now that our coconut oil is melted, we're going to chuck in our chicken. And we're going to do it in a couple of different batches. So to make sure it's hot, it's going to sizzle. Beautiful. Got a nice sizzle there. It's ready to go. You want to cook it for about 3 minutes on each side. Hey, the rice is done. Now we're just going to fluff it. Lid back on, and now we're going to turn the heat off. And that's it. Okay, this is ready. Now we're going to turn. Definitely watch the splatter. If it starts to splatter too much, you can always put one of these on top. And these are ready. Oh, beautiful. We're going to put it into a separate bowl. So while the chicken's cooking, we're going to prep the broccoli. So easy way to cut this is to tip it over and you're just going to cut down. Watch out for your fingers. And those stalks are just going to pull away. Get to the bottom. Off we go. Easy as that. This is totally edible, by the way. It's pretty nice. You're going to eat it raw like this. Very good. While the chicken's cooking, I'm just going to push that to the back. And now I'm going to add a pot of water. We'll bring it to the boil. That'll be for the broccoli. I'm going to chuck the lid on that. And then now my chicken will be ready to turn. So we're going to turn my chicken. Oh, beautiful. And that is how we like chicken. This batch is ready. And into our bowl. Time for the last batch. And here we go. Make sure you get all those juices in there. Oh yeah, caramelization on the bottom of the pan. Look at that, it's beautiful. Pop that little splash guard back on. Nice. Want some? In goes our broccoli. Watch out, hot water. Easy as that. This chicken's going to be done. Last lot of it. Time for a taste test. Oh yeah. Hot.
Just came off the pan.
I know, but it's good. I had to have one. Wait till it cools down. Push that down. Well, it's coming up quickly. That's nice. Only a few more minutes with that. So to go on top of our chicken and also to get a bit of fat content into our meal prep, we're gonna put some full-fat Greek yogurt. We're gonna use a full-fat yogurt because if you are using a no-fat or a low-fat yogurt, they are simply replacing that fat with sugar or a chemical. So you're much better off getting the full-fat yogurt. Okay, so now we're gonna put about half a cup yogurt into a bowl. Now we're gonna add a few different spices. Any spice that you like can go in here. My favorites are cumin. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of cumin and I'm gonna add cayenne pepper. This is hot. I'm gonna use a quarter teaspoon of the cayenne. You could use a mint yogurt. You could use rosemary, any of those kind of things, or you could use any spice that you like. Now I'm just gonna mix it up. Easy as that. That's gonna go on top of the chicken. Now the broccoli's ready, we're going to drain it. I'm just going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil in there and pop the lid on so the coconut oil will melt, and then I'll toss it around and then it's ready to go. So now it's time to weigh our food before we put it into the containers. We're going to look for 130 to 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of brown rice, and then we're going to have the unlimited greens to fill up the container. You're going to be left with some really nice pan juices after cooking that chicken. So you can definitely add that in. Meal prep for 7 days.
In less than an hour.
Let us know what you thought in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. And check out those other related videos. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll catch you next time. Namaste.